All right, let's get her going. Mr. Pa, how you doing? Dr. Girlfriend Billy D. Mr. Destructor, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Ooh, let's get the music going. Otherwise, you're just stuck with my beautiful voice. And, well, that's a torture that no one deserves. Let's see here. Let's see. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing this fine morning, afternoon, evening, night? Let's see here. So we got Mr. Combat done. My name sucks. Why does your name suck? You're the one that picked it, no? Dropping my like saying hello, but this game sucks now. Why does it suck? Oh, people are unhappy about the changes to Arena. It really does suck. I meant to do a video yesterday. It's not like a opinion or whatever. It's just basically what the basic breakdown is of the milestones now. And if you're not uncollected, it really sucks. Because if you were lower than uncollected previously, you could get a lot of crystals from Arena. But now, actually, you know what? Let me bring up that thing that I did before we get started. But yeah, if you are lower than uncollected now, getting those early crystals is going to be difficult. which is weird because they're saying that they want to advance the progression of newer players. Now, I think overall, for somebody who's relatively new, Arena isn't where you should be spending your time. But if the company is saying they want to advance the progression of newer players, this is not the way to do it. So these are the current milestone breakdowns for the 6-star feature and the 6-star basic are exactly the same. Bigger, there we go. And then we've got the Summoner Trials, which has a 4-star Nexus as the final objective, but it's only for the top 500, so not everybody will get it. So here is where you're getting the premium hero crystals, where if you're under collected, you have access to those. So that's great. But previously, before this change, you were able to get more overall. So if we go down here, so this is all the total milestones. Like if you did every arena during a 7-day period that was possible, this is what you could get. 1,100 units, 136,000 battle chips, blah, blah, so on and so forth. And you'll see here you could get 34,000 premium hero crystal shards. Under the old arenas, you could get 136,000 of the PHC shards. So, yeah, so for newer players, that really sucks. And the thing is, so now what they've done is they put Grandmaster crystals, shards, in the milestones for the 6-star feature and basic, which is great for people that are uncollected and above, who are the ones that can utilize this. But the people under uncollected can't utilize it. So, yeah, the ability to get those kind of crystals are gone for them, which does suck. Okie dokie, let's get to it. Get to it. I'm not uncollected. Yeah, so then there you go. So, well, here, like, okay. I do arena just for something to do for units, for the battleships, blah, blah, blah. But if you're starting out in the game, really you shouldn't be spending the time in arena. And I don't know if that's partly why they did things like that. I think it should be the person's choice. And they haven't taken away the choice. You can still do that one arena. But you used to be able to pick and choose where you wanted to spend your time for arena, or they've taken that away. Do you think it'll get switched back? I don't think it will get switched back, but they are going to change something. They opened it up to basically say that they're willing to change it. So they had a post on the forums yesterday before it went live, say, well, I can't remember the exact title of it, but was for the new arena structure feedback. And they've got, I think the last I looked was 17 pages of feedback, and as far as I could tell, none of it was positive. It was all negative. So one of the biggest concerns or complaints that people have is to reach the final milestone for the feature and the basic. If you want to do both of them, you're having to put up 32 million points, or 33 million points. Not 33 million in one, but if you want to get the final milestone for both in total, it's 33 million points, because it's 16.5 for one. I would already have my 900 units, which I then get 30 energies, and on weekend take out the monthly quest, but lost streak twice, so my fresh air for me. Yeah, there you go. Bar you go. I'm going to wait until tomorrow afternoon to really know how I feel about it. So, with the way things were previously, by tomorrow afternoon I would have been done with whatever arena nonsense I needed to do. Yeah, I would have had all the milestones I wanted. I would have achieved my goal for the extra 5,000 5-star shards. So we'll see if tomorrow afternoon I'm at the same point, or if I'm still having to do, if I would still have to do arena tomorrow evening to get where I want to be. So, yeah, then I'll have a good idea for myself how it's detrimental or beneficial. Now, I did slack off on arena a little bit yesterday, but I think even with that, I think I'm roughly about where I would normally be. Mad Dog, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I think for me, so I used to not do the 2-star arena, and the Summoner Trials with the 4-star arena now is the replacement of that, which I think I will be doing. So overall, for me, it's going to be more arena than I would have normally done. But like I said, we'll see where I am tomorrow afternoon. Oh, and I also want to run an attack boost. So when this started yesterday morning, and I looked at the milestones, I was thinking for myself, basically what I'd end up doing, I would do and get the arena started as I normally do. Start off with the lowest 6-star or lowest 5 stars, and then run my 6 stars. Then do about 2 million points with 5 stars for this specific arena, and then that would be it for the first go. And then in the evening, I'd run the 6 stars, and then that would be it for the day. Like all the arena would be done. I'd be finished the milestones. So I was pretty much on pace. But like I said, I slacked off a little bit yesterday. I didn't do any more of the 6-star or 5 stars than like normally I would have run more for the 5 stars, but I didn't do very much of it yesterday. So this morning I'm about 1.5 million behind, which I think overall that's fine. So I'm going to finish this one off with the 5 stars, get into the basic arena with the 6 stars, and then again probably do a little bit more with 5 stars, and run the 6 stars again tonight, and the basic should be done. So really, as far as the main arenas that I would have usually done, I'll be done tonight. But because I think I'm going to do the Summoner Trials, so I'll be doing some of it tomorrow. Mr. Shadow, how you doing? How is your morning coming along? Mr. Pop, primary target to Shang 4-star from arena. Milestones achieved yesterday evening. Still have over 34 star generic 6 stars at overflow after getting it maxing. Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, so Shadow, there's no point in asking you yesterday because, I mean, the arenas just went live. But what do you think of them so far? I really, well, if I'm able to stay on pace with what I was thinking, I like them. But if come tomorrow afternoon, I'm finding that, if I want to get everything done that I was intending, and it's going to be a lot more time in arena, maybe I won't be liking them too much. Pretty good. Gonna prep the basic arena and then take a break and play some Warframe. Okay. That's a PC game, right? Striker Eureka, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Can you explain a bit how you get your 6-star arena cutoff predictions? I've seen 100, 110, 120, but 135 is the high so far. So any of the numbers you're seeing, because it's a new arena, the way it's set up is completely different, so nobody knows, everybody's guessing. And I always guess, or try to guess a little bit higher, just because I think it's better to go a little bit over. So other people are probably trying to figure out what the absolute lowest is you can go. So I do think, though, that mine might be even a little bit too low. So I was thinking 135. You've got a lot of people who have pretty large rosters who can put up a lot of points. And I think there's probably more than 100 people who can do that, who can put up a lot, like 150 points quite easily. And I don't think, for the most part, they've really had a reason to grind because they've got all the 5 stars they want. For the most part, it's 6 stars they're concentrating on. Shang seems to be a pretty hyped champion, brand new. So if they're, normal arena grinder who just hasn't had the reason to go hard for a while, I think we might see those people come out and play. For this round, though, and that's the thing, with the first round, it's really up in the air. Nobody really has any idea. Large rosters, and that's it. We're talking about any other large. How's it going, Big Blue? I like the structure, but not the milestones. It hurts the unit gain. I have to grind more to get about the same. Okay. Yeah, so the thing I don't like, just because I guess it's a little bit OCD. So how I was doing the 5,000 5-star shards previously, I can't do it for both the feature and the basic now with the same amount of time I was doing arena. So I'd have to pick to try to get that either from the basic or the feature, and that might change depending on who's in the arena. So large roster plus boosts. Yeah. I really thought I would have had a go for the first round, but I was really expecting for there to be problems yesterday, like technical problems. So I just didn't think it would have been worth it to go for the first round. If I had any idea that it would run so smoothly yesterday, I probably would have been grinding for Shang now. I don't need big runs like good butts. What was your favorite arena? You mean like favorite arena to run in general, or like favorite arena as in the champion in it? I'm surprised the game hasn't gone down. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of sad, right? Because this is something they do all the time. It's just a different setup for the arena. Like, nothing has really changed. But just having that expectation. Ooh, right. Shadow, I was going to ask you, when are you intending, because I'm guessing you're going to do a video for the battle chip opening, now that the Stormbreaker crystals are in-game. When are you intending to do that? So, I've actually only grinded for 2 champions ever. One was Rogue like 3 years ago, and then a couple months ago was Odin. Other than that, I've never actually... the 4-star CGR I went for as well. I don't really count the 4-star CGR though. But yeah, I don't really grind for champions in arena. It's just the battle chips and milestones. I did like the Odin one. It was long, but quite a few people, on stream chatting and stuff like that. So I like that. But the actual champion, meh. I have no idea where to go for 1 to 5% right now. Falcon is going to be tricky in my mind. I feel a normal 1 to 5 will grab 450. Really? Okay. So by saying normal, you're talking like 22, 23 million? It'd be, well, yeah, he's a pretty common 5-star, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got him at 105 as a 6-star, right? But like I said earlier, I'm definitely not trying to pick the bottom end. I'm going a little bit higher. But 105, I don't know. Stormbreaker crystals, never heard of them. I have no plans. I always open my battle chips when I had it. Okay. Like a boost or an offer. I don't have the units. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think... So, because I like to keep track of that. Yesterday, there's probably more now. Let me bring this up here. Yesterday I looked up whatever videos I could find of openings from the Thronebreaker Arena Crystal. Let's see here. Make that a little bigger. The spreadsheet a little bit bigger. Okay, so these are the ones for uncollected for went back to 2019, regular, and these are the ones from yesterday. So there was Delithius was 12.5 million, he had 25,000 units. So ratio about 0.2. KT1 with the 3 million crystals, 10,500 units, 0.35 ratio. Relentless Grinds actually did quite a bit under what I would have expected in comparison to the rest too. At 10.5 million, 18,000 units, 0.17 ratio. But overall, I mean, this is only from 4 openings, right? So it's not really a good sample size, but over time, I'll look and find some more. But so far, yeah, it's a little bit better than the uncollected. I would expect with more data, it's going to be a little bit better. But, yeah, and then my sad opening, I opened 5 of them, 375 units, so 0.15 ratio for units. I just wanted to feel like I was part of the crew. Okay, I'm reserving judgment until this first set of arenas is finished. I don't think I have the roster to get all the milestones. Okay. So yeah, that is one of the things that people have said too, right? It's like previously you were able to, because like the 3-star, you used your 3 stars, the 4-star basic, you used your 4, so on and so forth. Whereas now, if you're trying to grind the basic and the feature, you're using the same champions. So the cooldowns are going to have a bigger effect now. But I could get the 5,000 5-star shards previously, yeah. So I think you still could now. You're going to just have to give up on the other arena. I don't think you'll be able to reach milestones in both, like final milestones, and also get that 1 to 5%. I watched someone open 12.5 and grabbed 5-star Punisher 3 times. Yeah, that was Delicious, I think. BG pulled 5-star Punishers. Come on. There we go. Don't think he was happy. I don't think he was happy. Was a first, then thought about it and had a very good tangent. Why not good? My first opening of the uncollected crystals, I believe I maxed out my 4-star Punisher quick. Yeah. I can't imagine people consistently putting up 100 million. Quite a lot of effort, and it's probably way more efficient for those who have like 150 plus 6 stars to just wail on crystals, as they can probably afford to. You're shooting for the 1 to 5% in both. Interesting. Okay. Because I was thinking, yeah, and this might be particular to each arena, and you could be right about a normal 5%, but I was thinking you're looking at 32 million, roughly, for the 5%, so, but yeah, if it's only 22, 23, it's not going to be bad at all. But I think, yeah, because overall I don't want to be putting in more time than I normally would. Who's the worst champion in your opinion? Well, he's not the worst, but I because I pulled him so many times as a 6-star, I just really don't like him. Is Hawkeye. And I pulled Hawkeye so many times when I was looking to dupe Aegon. So that's partly why, yeah, Hawkeye and I have beef. No, maybe, I don't know. I know there are champion. Well, at the 6-star, anybody who's new, I'm going to be okay with. But once I've got them, the ones I wouldn't want to dupe, which unfortunately I have, would be Hawkeye, Groot. I haven't gotten Iron Patriot yet. Yeah, I mean, as far as arena go, I use everybody. So, but there's probably only maybe 10 champions I use on a regular basis overall. which is partly why I'm so picky about R3 champions, actually. Because I'm trying to only R3 champions that I use regularly. 32 is way too high. I know the 6 star is available. What? 1% start at 501. No way more than 500 putting up that type of numbers. Yeah, we'll see on by Tuesday, probably Monday afternoon, Tuesday, where things fall. We should know the 6 star and 5 star cutoffs Sunday, or at least close to what they are. Yeah, I know I was going 32 just because the old one was double what the final milestone was. But, yeah. Okay, time for that break. All right, Mr. Shadow, have a good one. Have a good one. Ooh, and I guess you'll have another crystal opening video coming at some point. So something to look forward to. Why Joe fix it? Awaken, I have 2 Awakened 6 stars. He's one of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I guess I know who you were voting for on that, the buff champion poll. Breeze, how you doing? How's your day coming along? You know what though? If this current 6 star feature arena doesn't go very high, I think the 6 star overall won't be something really to worry about too much. What do I think of Aegon? Oh, he's pretty good. He's good for what he's meant for. Because to really get the most out of him, you need him at a high combo, but you can't get him at a high combo unless you're doing unless you're doing LOL or AOL. Outside of that, you're not going to be able to max out his combo. He's definitely good. Well, I use him in incursions, where you can't obviously max out his combo, at least not up to room 10. You're going to beyond? No, I don't think you'd ever get him to 1,000 hits, actually. But no, he's quite good for incursions. But he's not somebody you would take into War or AQ. You could use him in story quests. But to really utilize him, you need that combo up there. I just pulled Ant-Man, so I'm confused now. Actually, I was looking at it yesterday. I need to rank a science champion sometime soon. And I'm kind of thinking maybe taking Ant-Man to R2. I know he might be up for a buff. That's not necessarily why. I'm just thinking... I've got Wasp at R2, I've got Hood at R2, I've got Ghost at R3. So Ant-Man is definitely the weak link in for that synergy team. He's got a decent synergy with Shang, and I don't know how good it would be, but I mean it has potential. So, because I think for the most part, like for that team, obviously Ghost would be the go-to, and then I could see using Hood here and there for specific reasons, Wasp to finish something off, and then if Ant-Man's got a little bit more oomph to him, I could see Ant-Man as being somebody to finish off fights as well. Sun-Chi, God tier, yeah, he's looking pretty good, eh? How you doing, Monsieur Nick? How much ISO do you have? Too much. I've always got too much ISO. Because pretty much anytime I open a 4 or 5 star, it's going to be a dupe, so I'm going to get the 24 bricks of ISO. And right now I've got way too much skill ISO. And I have no skill champions that I want to rank. I might end up taking Korg to R2. Mainly for defense. Yeah, actually, yeah, because I don't really see using him as an attacker. And the alliance I'm in, we're not too concerned about war. So, and I have a max out 5 star, so I really don't need the 6-star, but I really don't like selling ISO unless there's a gold boost. So I much prefer putting it to use, and all of the resources that would be required might take a little bit of time, but are pretty easy to come by. So I wouldn't put a T5CC into him, but all of the other resources I'm okay with. And I've got 2 generic 1 to 2 6-star gems, and I've got a mutant and a mystic 1 to 2 gems. So if there was somebody else that I came across that I want to take to R2 right away, I would be able to do it even if I don't have the resources. So Korg is okay for defense? Yeah. I mean, there's a fair bit of counters for him though now, and people are used to fighting him, so he's not as effective on defense. But so having no skill champions that I want to rank and having all the skill ISO, it really is making it tempting to go for those Sun Chi crystals. I got him as a 5-star. And I already have him at R3, and I don't take 5 stars beyond R3 without a gem. But if I could get him as a 6-star, that would allow me to use up all of that ISO. I would definitely take him to R2. I would have to play with him a fair bit to see if I'd want to take him to R3. I don't think I would take him to R3 though. Oh. Well, let me go. Which one do we have here? Yeah. Wait. I know I'm not going to one-shot him, so I don't really want to make this harder than need be for the next person, so... Okay, nobody's gone at him yet. Alright, I'll wait until somebody else goes at him and see if I can't finish him off. Because going in against Apocalypse with 4 charges kind of sucks, so... I don't want to give him that charge and have somebody have to deal with that. Okay. Mr. Putrid, how's it going? New milestones are garbage? Yeah, it seems most people don't like them. I won't really know until tomorrow afternoon. So I think by tonight I would be where I would normally be. The only difference is I won't be able to get the 1 to 5% in either arena. So I would have to do a little bit more grinding for that. But I think I'm going to do the 4-star arena where I wouldn't normally do the 2-star. But I would rather the extra shards, I think. But yeah. Up to this point right now, it doesn't feel like I'm having to do any more. But tomorrow afternoon I'll know for sure. It's interesting though. I didn't realize there were so many people who were hardcore for arena. Because usually it's just people I don't like arena, I don't have time, I don't do arena. But yesterday, there were more people that did arena than actually played the game. What do you think of the new arena crystals? Yeah, they're fine. I don't think. Yeah, they seem pretty much in line. Like they're about 0.03% more units than what uncollected was, and uncollected was basically about the same increase from regular, so they've kept that consistent. 6 stars Punisher, I think everybody was expecting that, so yeah, nothing too surprising. I think I will probably be opening 10 million in October, unless for some reason I go through my current units like really quick. I don't see any big unit expenditures until July 4th though. How many 6 stars do you have? I only have in the 70s. I think not enough to keep up. Oh, I think 70 would be fine. So since the spring cleaning, I think during spring cleaning I had 72, and then I looked yesterday, and I have 90. So I picked up 18 in just a couple weeks. I don't really know where. Nilo, how you doing? How's your day coming along? KT opened 3 million worth and got 10.6 units. Is that on par with? No, that's way above what uncollected is. So he got about a 0.35% ratio for units, which is far above. But Delicious opened 12.5 million, and he got basically what you'd expect. Relentless Grinds opened 10.5, and he got less than what you'd expect. So, but overall, I've only gotten numbers from 4 videos. I'm sure there's tons more people who've opened, but I was only able to find 4 videos, and I think from the 4, the average ratio for units is 0.21. So, which is the same as uncollected, but I figure like as I get more videos, it will probably be about 2.23. Just a matter of time then for an updated loyalty store. Access is 6-star uncollected. So start saying your loyalty is what you're saying. All right, just enjoy these truly fantastic changes to Arena. Don't you agree? I like it. So, or no, I think I like it. I won't know until tomorrow afternoon for sure. But if I am able to get both the feature and basic done tonight, like all of the milestones, then that means I do like it, because that would have me getting things done faster than I normally would. So the way I'm looking at it, so normally by tonight, tomorrow afternoon, I would have all of the arenas done except the 2-star. I didn't do the 2-star. So if I have the basic and the feature done, now I'm going to do the 4-star. Now I realize that's something extra. And I'm actually about halfway through the 4-star currently. So, yeah. No, I think if anybody has a reason to complain, it's people who aren't uncollected, because they got shafted big time. And I'm not really sure. Like, they were like looking at the milestones. There's no reason for it. No, I think so. So for myself, I like it, but I think as like an overall community, it's a bad move. Well, it might actually be, to be honest, but as a mid-tier player, I think personally that this new arena doesn't benefit lower end players at all. Yeah, no. Lower, I think somebody that was spending the amount of time in arena that I do as is, it really doesn't make any difference. Somebody that was picking and choosing the arenas that they wanted to do, depending on if they wanted to go for the new 4-star or just the units and so on and so forth, yeah, they screwed them over. And I'll bring up the spreadsheet again. We were talking about it at the beginning of the stream, but the decrease to premium hero crystals, I really don't know why they did that, because it's only hurting somebody who's starting out. So here we go. Okay. Spreadsheet time. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So this is what all of the milestones break down. The breakdown for all the milestones. So the 6-star feature and the 6-star basic are exactly the same. The Summoner Trials, which is what used to be the 2-star arena, that now with the 4-star Nexus. So this is where all of the PHC shards are. So, and this is, if you're not uncollected, you can't access the 6-star feature and basic. So if you're not uncollected, this is where you're spending your arena time. The T1A and T4B, as far as we know, nothing has changed there. This is what if you did all of the arenas in a 7-day period that were available. So if you did the 2 6-star feature, 2 6-star basic, 2 Summoner Trials, 1 T1A, 1 T4B, this is what you would get. You'd get 1,100 units, 136,000 battle chips, so on and so forth. You'd only get 34,000 PHC shards, whereas previously you would get 136,000 PHC shards. So overall, between the new and the old, we're getting 10 more units, 800 more battle chips. Like, 800? Really? 120,000 more gold. We're in the negative 102,000 PHC. Now we've got the GMC shards. So, yeah, now the one thing, like, yeah, it is. It's absolutely screwing over somebody who's not uncollected. But I don't know if you're not uncollected if you want to be spending your time in arena. However, it should be up to you, right? Like, they're trying to make it so that if you're not uncollected, arena is not something you want to be doing. So, one thing I think is just absolutely ridiculous, which I don't have on that spreadsheet, because the spreadsheet is just about the resources, not about the chat, like the 3-star, 4-star. So, up until Monday or Wednesday, if you wanted the so let's say you didn't have a very large roster, right? Like, you're mainly 3 stars and 4 stars, and you wanted to pick up the new 3-star champion, you would only have to put up 640,000 points in the 3-star arena. Now you've got to put up 6 million points, and if you're not uncollected, you can't even do that. Like, you can't access it, and I think that kind of sucks. Just you wait, Henry Higgins. Just you wait. Catalyst Arena, the sites of soccer. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to get into the basic, and we're going to run the 6 stars here. So considering there was no announcement about the Thronebreaker Arena crystals, I could see there having been changes made to the T1A and T4B, and they just not saying anything. Because, I mean, if they're going to change general arenas, you're going to add new arena crystals, well, wouldn't this make sense to also update the resource arenas too? So, if they do that and they screw that over, they're really going to have problems on their hands. Because the only thing I could really see them doing there is adding a couple milestones and putting in T2A and T4B. But yeah, people seem quite angry about it, and I think, if you don't want to be spending a ton of money on the game necessarily, and this was your way where you could ensure that you didn't, and now it's harder. Yeah, I could definitely see the anger for that. And the thing that's unfortunate, I don't think arena is where they should be looking to make money. Toy Shadow, how you doing? My day's coming along all right. All right. We got the featured 6-star arena done for milestones, and now we're working on the basic. And later on, we'll probably be watching the Clone Wars and doing the 4-star arena, or the 4-star Nexus. Good, woke up 7 minutes ago? Ooh, woke up 7 minutes ago and you're here already? I'm sorry. Must be like a nightmare. I have more T5B than T4B. Literally T5B and overflow, as well as T1A, but hardly any T2A. Yeah, but also the inventory, you can only hold, 5 T5B, whereas you can hold 15 T4B, so, yeah. Yeah, I think I have... Oh, no. I have 2 T5B, almost 3. So I'm going to have just enough to take somebody to R2. Although I think my next R2 probably won't be through resources. I'll probably use a gem. Ooh, what shall I do here? I guess really that's the only option, right? Because he's not going to be able to bleed anybody else. Yeah, okay. Well, am I going to be able to? Yes, I should be able to, right? Okay, cool. So now, if she goes invisible, we're fine. Or should be. Better be. Yeah, there we go. No, I get why most people don't like it. Don't like the changes to Arena. Um, Unfortunately, though, I think if they revert it, like if they go back to what it was, people will be angry that we've lost out on the opportunity to obtain 6 stars from Arena. So they're going to have to keep that. Oh, I thought I was fighting Gilly. They're going to have to keep the 6 stars there somehow. I guess maybe what they just need to do is just adjust the milestones. Really. They need to drop the 3-star down to either 500,000 or 1,000,000. The 4-star I think is fine at 9 million. And then rather than 16 and a half, maybe take it to 14 or go back to 12. No. Yeah, I think they do need to bring it up a little bit from where it was. So probably take it to 14. Did you know, Solar, I got a 6-star Nick in my latest crystal opening? Nice. Right on, right on. And I did not know that. Ooh. Why are these all coming up? Oh, okay, okay. But somebody's gone through and hit the help button. That's why. So I think, I still have a fair bit of 6 stars to run right now before these ones anyways. So. And we started off at about 2 million. So we should end off at around 8. And then I'll do another 2 million with the 5 stars. So that one run tonight will finish it off for basic. Who's your most wanted 6-star, Nilo? If you could choose any 6-star to pull, who would it be? I'm really not too sure for me anymore. It used to be between Omega Red and Claire. I got Omega Red a while ago, 2 weeks ago. So now I'm not too sure. It would be between Claire and Warlock, I think. And probably Sunspot? Okay. Mr. Pa, 6-star helps always come up for me at least twice during their cooldown. Okay. Yeah, when I did the Odin grind, I found that I was hitting the help button a lot. So I don't know if my alliance was just really active with hitting help or what. Then again, too, I was in the game a lot more during that couple days than usual. So I probably just was there to notice it more. So we'll go take a look at AQ. If somebody has already gone in against Apocalypse, then I'll throw Chorus at him. I know I'm not going to be able to get him down. I just don't want to add charges to him. Well, I guess it's really just the 4th charge. So let's. Oh, and we need to activate the attack boost. My most wanted 6-star is Strange, Groot, and Hood. Groot, really? Okay. I am my alliance, not related to interactions for alliance members. For help. Oh, Nilo, I was messing around with Spot as a horseman the other day, and like I mainly. So I think everybody's in the same boat as me. Nobody wants to go and die and give up that charge. Yeah, fair enough. um, yeah, so I was using Sunspot as a horseman the other day, and I was expecting him to take some damage because of bleed, but then with the uh, bleed resistance as a horseman, he stayed at 100% health pretty much the entire time. And it wasn't a very long fight, but yeah, it had me thinking like maybe I should be considering using him more than I do. Well, considered using him, I don't use him at all, so. How you been, Paul? I haven't seen you for a while. What's new and exciting? Ooh, and I think I'm getting better with Dragon Man too. Well, then again, I could only get better. Oh man, I was so bad at him. I think my problem was I was throwing specials too early rather than waiting for the initial L3, like using the L3 as the first special. I was using L2 uh, first. So, Nyla, would you prefer getting Sunspot or duping Nick? I think in my case, I don't know if I'd prefer a dupe on Ghost or Nick or a new Warlock or Claire. Yeah, I love Sunspot. It got me through a lot of Act 5. It wasn't very useful in Act 6. However, in Act 7, Exploration, he had a bunch of great uses. Yeah, especially on Power Shield or any Incinerate paths. Yeah. Perfect Block is also great. Yeah. So I'll check AQ again after this. I don't know if that was tagged just because the boss is open or because somebody finally went had their first go. Probably Nick Dupe, he's too good. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know if Warlock is shock immune. No, he's Cold Snap, Bleed, Poison, Frostbite. I think it's just those four, right? I hope. If not, Deadly Origin isn't going to be very deadly. That's interesting. You want a 6-star Claire? So good, she's gonna be my first R3. Nice. He's not shock immune. Okay, good. That would have really sucked. So if I can, oh, that was terrible. If I can hold on or get to an L2 just as he's getting to his real phase, I think the L2 should be able to finish him. Okay. Almost. Okay, so I think this should do him in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeez. One thing that annoys me with Sunspot, though, is that he's Incinerate immune, but not Cold Snap or Frostbite immune. Like Kalagabab, Human Torch is immune to both. Why not Sunspot? Is Human Torch? I didn't realize he was immune to that. Okay. Well, yeah, but to be fair, Iceman's not immune to those either. So, oh, sweet. Oh, that wasn't sweet. It don't matter. My shocks are gonna Take him out. Shocking. Electrify. But you know what, though? I wonder if they ever updated it so that all of those type of things that don't make sense like that, if they updated it so that they all did make sense, I wonder how many champions would actually be, like their dots would have no effect. Right? Because the Frostbite, well, Dormammu is Incinerate, immune. I know, and his head is on fire. Yeah. And I don't get why they updated. Well, no, I do get why they updated Ghost Rider. They updated Ghost Rider because of Cosmic Ghost Rider coming in. But yeah, if they were going to make Ghost Rider Incinerate immune, they absolutely should have made Dormammu Incinerate immune. But I mean, so this is something I do think is funny sometimes, right? So we'll complain about things like that, like, oh, this doesn't make sense, but we're talking about fighting a guy with wings. Or, somebody that got bit by a radioactive spider. Yeah, okay. Gotta wait for Cosmic Dormammu for him to be incinerated view. Yeah. I actually found a new use for Dormammu. It's only one fight, but it's okay. I get to use him. I do quite like him. Obviously, his damage is lacking, but yeah. The path I'm on for this map iteration, the first fight is a Red Magneto who gains power, and it's a all or nothing node. And all of the champions I could think of with power control are all metal. So I needed somebody not metal that had power control before a special. And he was the only one. And actually it wasn't me who thought of it. It was somebody in my alliance. Because I went in day one and I used Claire. That did not work at all. And so I was like, oh, I need somebody else. So I was kind of thinking of Magic. The only problem with her is that it's got to wait for the L2. And he would get to his L3 before she would get to her L2. Unless you took a lot of blocked hits and just built your power really slowly. But then, yeah, somebody suggested Dormammu. I used him yesterday. Oh my god, it's worked so well. Okay, cool. So I can throw I got a 6-star Dormammu and he's quite decent. Got some very nice utility, but the damage it hurts. No, that's the thing. The damage doesn't hurt. That's the problem. The damage doesn't hurt at all. You hit somebody with him and they just laugh at you. They're like, "Stop tickling me." Yeah, if they I think that's all he would really need, right? Like just a slight increase to the amount of damage he does. Okay, so this is what we got here. All right. Yep. So say it's Doom. Okay, cool. So all I need to be able to do is take him down about 20-30%. Good. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, you son of a... Oh, well. We might as well throw the whole team at him. No point in finishing AQ with champions alive. Okay. Actually, Dormammu wouldn't be too bad. Aww. Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider is really not going to get to do anything here, unfortunately. if I could reliably evade that L1 or just be able to always push him to an L2, Apocalypse would be so much easier. Oh well. I don't know. I think what was he, like 70, 80-ish? So I took off about 20%. So, all right. You know, no, I don't think I would have been able to one-shot him. But if I had gone in with a full health Corvus, like the first, I think I would have been able to do a fair bit. So I would have been able to just block through 1L1, and it would have been a little bit better probably. It hurts me, yeah, dude. So I think if his damage were increased a little, and his block proficiency. But depending on how, now this is the thing though. Like I have him as a maxed 5-star. I have him as a 6-star. I could see taking the 6-star to R2, but the problem is it's only this one iteration for map 7 where I really see using him, so I don't know if it would be worth it. And for the most part, it's really only the red mags fight. There are 2 fights. There's red mags, there's Hela, and there's Iceman that are all or nothing. Iceman I can get done with Corvus because I can get to my L2 before Iceman gets to his L3. Use my L2 and knock off some of his power, so he's fine. Hela I could take care of with anybody else, so really it's red mags, and then in section 3 there's a red mags as well. I don't think taking Dormammu to R2 for 2 red mags fights once every 3 weeks is worth it. Not as is anyway. I think the 5-star will suffice. So what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer arenas to go back the way they were, meaning you cannot obtain 6 stars from them, or to stay the way they are and just bump down the milestones? So rather than, what do we got, like 15 and 19, I think, for the 4-star Nexus. So if we were to go down to like 12 and 15, I think I would prefer that. To reduce the milestones a little bit, leave it with the, the 3 arenas. Maybe do something. I don't know what they would do, but do something for anybody below uncollected. Either increase the amount of premium PHC shards, or no, they're not going to allow them into the feature and basic because they don't want them picking up the GMC shards. So I don't know. I think it's a bit of a conundrum. A little bit of a conundrum. So Nilo, is one of your reasons for Sunspot prestige as well? Because I don't know if long term he's still going to obviously have decent prestige, but it's not going to be as impactful as it is currently. So I think he's, what, 3rd overall currently? Let's see here. Let's see. Prestige. Let me bring up the browser. Oh, whoa, wait a sec. Oh, no, okay. That's there we go. There we go. Star rank 3. Oh, second. Oh, damn. I didn't realize he was second overall. Alright, just a bit above Doom. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Do that. Mortal Hulk is somebody I'm liking more and more. I don't use him on a regular basis, but he's quite fun. And there's a couple neat synergies that don't necessarily change the way you play him so much, but do like have a significant impact. Just got to wait for that opening. Not that one. That one. There we go. Fine. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know. And why am I talking to myself? Well, you know. Okay. I think Anonymous has got to be the most annoying opponent I face. MODOK, I don't mind too much. I don't like Nova. Korg and Thing are fine. Yeah, I think MODOK is the one I dislike the most. Oh, not MODOK. Annihilus. Oh, that Unstoppable seemed to last longer than what it should have. Okay. Let's have a look at the YouTubes. I want to check and see. The stream is coming up okay. Okay, yeah, so it does look okay. Very good. Alright, go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. This will be the path of least resistance. Aw, that didn't work. Okay. Got it. Yeah, him. Okay. How close are we to the next set of champions? 2 minutes, okay. So we shouldn't have a point where we are waiting on 6 stars, so that's good. That is good. Don't know why I dashed in. Ooh, I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that all the time. But I haven't been doing it recently where I'd be standing there and I know that I need to dash back, but I dash forward. And it only ever happens in arena. And I used to do it all the time. Oh. Okay. Cool. So I need about another million before I pick up the 3-star for this arena. Should be interesting to see if at some point today there's a message on the forum saying that they've realized that they missed the mark on the arena changes and they're going to try to do better. And hey, you know what? To be fair, we're right on schedule for something like this because it was about this time last year when the first 7.1 beta came out and there was all that backlash, which had them go back to the drawing board for 7.1 basically. Are you doing the featured? No, I'm not. I'm not trying to get the champion, but I got to the final milestone for the featured, and now I'm doing the milestones for the basic. But no, I'm definitely not trying to get a 6-star out of this arena session. But God bless anybody who is, though. I think the first couple weeks is going to be really hard to gauge. what to expect and what to be putting out. I think for the most part, like this one, the Shang one in particular, I think just put up whatever you can. The hike champion, the first time we've seen 6 stars. So for the basic, you get the 3 and 4 star at like 2 million. I thought. Let me see. Well, let's see. Let's see. That would make sense. But this is kabam. Jordan, how you doing? How's your day coming along? I know the resources for the 2 are the same. Oh, look at that. You're right. Yep. So 1.5 for the 3 star, 2 2/4 for the 4 star. Okay. And yeah, so it's 6 1/4 for the 3 star in the feature, and 9 million for the 4 star in the feature. Okay. But I think the resources are the same across the board, right? Pretty sure. Let's so at 4 million, 10, 15, 5. That was number 6. 10, 15. Yeah, okay. What are you up to, Jordan? Knocking out some arenas? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take advantage of Archangel, but that's okay. This is gonna be pretty slow. No, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I wonder if we'll see several other videos today about how Kebab needs to change arenas. I think there was 3 yesterday? 4? Let me take a look and see where the forms are. The last I looked, there were 17 pages. The thread. Oh. Ooh, they're up to 25. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Let's see. Something. Oh, man. Let me see here. Okay, so I'll blow this up a little bit. So this was a post yesterday. I don't know what time. Summoners, there is currently an issue causing players that play longer than 1 hour to experience a crash. While we work to find a fix for this issue, we'll be temporarily reducing the fight recovery timer from 2 hours to 1 hour. For those unfamiliar with the fight recovery system, when logging back into the game within 10 minutes of a crash or disconnection, you should see a fight recovery screen and be able to resume the fight where you left it. We want to give a big thank you to MCOC's Dragon for this idea. Oh dear. Somebody should tell them that the game has been crashing for the last year. Oh boy. When I saw that post initially, I was thinking they were saying something about decreasing the cooldown for arena champions. Okay. I guess I've been playing for more than an hour. So the one thing that's kind of funny about that fight recovery timer thing, that doesn't address the issue if it happens in AQ or War. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let's just carry on. Carry on, carry on. Just waiting to see what 7.2 is looking like and whether or not Archangel is going to be a necessity or like really, really useful. In which case I'll probably use my Mutant 1 to 2 gem on him. If it doesn't look like Archangel is going to be a really big requirement, then I'll probably take Omega Red to R2. Oh, really? Right as I let go. Huh. Okay. Yeah, mess that's all done. Okay, fine. here. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that's gonna take me out. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, normally that L3 finishes you off regardless of how much health you have. I got lucky. Hmm. I was really thinking that was game over. Yeah. Let's see here. And down he goes. Down he goes. All right, all right. Ooh, that was a bit risky. Well, I think we should be okay for this one, though. We shouldn't need to be too worried. I think we'll survive the L3. Yeah. Crisis averted. Yes, boom, boom. Uh-oh. Rock bro. Really? There we go. That took care of that. All right. Put out the bat signal. Oh, I thought I had more to request help on. Jeez. I guess I must have done the help request just a little bit ago. Alright. Where are we? Ooh. I don't... Yeah, okay. So we're almost... Yeah. We're getting through them. Getting through them. Okay. It moves the way you go. No. No. It's gonna be interesting. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Okay, let's see. Rank up question: would you R3 on Awaken Apocalypse or Sig 20 Archangel? Been flip flopping my answer for a week now. Still can't come up with a decision, but they would be unrelated though, right? Mr. Relentless. Yo, what's up? Solar Pop, my 10 million in battle chips. Last night at Thronebreakers, I was not impressed. Felt like I should have gotten dude. I think you've seen the spreadsheet, so in a momento. Spreadsheets. Yeah, so I went through and found whatever YouTube videos I could. I didn't realize that you had a channel. Found whatever YouTube videos I could of Thronebreaker openings yesterday, and yeah, sorry. I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah, it is under what the average for uncollected would be. You were at basically what regular crystals would be. So, but KT1, like, he did really well with his. Delithius did basically the same as what uncollected would be, and then Joel MCOC was a fair bit. Granted, I mean, like, this is really nothing. I think overall, like, after enough data, I think the ratio for the Thronebreakers is going to be about 0.23 percentage. So yeah. Yeah, so at 10.5 million, so you should have been looking at 21. So only 3,000 units off of what it would be for uncollected. That's not terrible, though. That's not terrible. Nice. I mean, that spreadsheet I feel useful now. What? Oh, well, to make you feel better, hang on. Because, yeah, you definitely didn't do the worst. So those were from the YouTube videos. This is my opening. I mean, I only opened 5 crystals. So 250,000 battle chips worth. 375 units. So I had a 0.15 return per unit. So, yeah. But I might do a million opening at some point just to have numbers. But I don't think I'm going to open anything significant until October. If it makes you feel better, I popped 10 and got all gold. Oh, yeah, I saw. No, it was Delicious who the first 5, I think, that he opened was all gold, and then he did start getting some units. But I was like, oh, that's not looking good. Oh, yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. Really happy if the game crashes for 3 days. You know what's really bad? Like, I think one of my best times in this game was a couple weeks ago when we didn't have AQ for the week. Yeah, so Big Blue, for your question about the R3 or the SIG 20, they're unrelated, right? Like, you can do both because one doesn't impact the other. But yeah, R3 Apocalypse Unawakened, absolutely. The only benefit to his awakening is just the healing in between fights. So one, if you're using him on defense, it doesn't matter at all. 2, if you're using him consistently, it doesn't matter because you wouldn't get the healing. Now, if you did your first fight with him and then you intend to do your last fight with him, or like, what is it? I think it's every 5 fights. But yeah, if you intend to start a path with him and finish the path with him, but not use him in the middle, then it would matter. Outside of that, it really wouldn't have much of an impact, being awakened or not. However, the prestige for him is pretty good, so that would have an impact there. But I mean, I don't think you're gonna. Yeah, because I think, in your case, you're thinking usefulness, so usefulness prestige wouldn't be a factor. Yeah, I took mine to R3 unawakened. I am going to end up using him, but the main reason was I was thinking for defense. I think one of the I think one of the other battle groups has an R3 on defense, or no, maybe it's an R2. Just give me 5-star Punisher and I'll be happy. He's been avoiding me for a long time. They'll finally get a 5-star Punisher with the Thronebreaker crystals. About 50 crystals in out of 210. Yeah. Yeah, I was starting to doze off because there's nobody in chat. So now I have a couple of people talking. Why am I wide awake again? Prestige-wise, I don't have to worry about. I'm over 13k, so I'm happy. Yeah. So yeah, I like I said, I took him to R3 unawakened. I intend mainly to be on defense, but I don't know if I'm going to use him 7-2. I'm definitely going to be having him in the mutant chapter or mutant quest for EQ. Even if I'm not going to use him, he'll be there for Horseman. That's all good, dude. It's all good. But yeah, as far as Sig 20 for Archangel, well, I mean, if you want him at high Sig, he's got to go to Sig 20, right? So then, did you use an Awakening Gem on Archangel? Or, yeah, that's... Because otherwise he'd already be Sig 20, right? Oh, wait, is that what the question is? You have a gem, and you don't know if you want to... Okay, if the question is like basically using an Awakening Gem on the two of them, yeah, Archangel. No, got the Awakening. Well, okay. So then he's already at 20 then. So... Fuck for Sig 20. Okay, I get what the question is now. I see. So it's either to take Apocalypse to R3 unawakened or Archangel to R3 who's Sig 20. I get it now. I would wait until Wednesday to make that decision. EL, do you think they will change milestones for 3-star champion in Arena at least by Mr. Negative 1? Mr. Negative is not in 6 days, but in 13 days? I don't. They're going to change something. How quickly they do it, I don't know. I think they're going to, because Arena is something that people are interacting with all the time, consistently. I think it needs to be changed probably before Thursday. So in that case, yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, because the milestone for the 3-star is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, how do you go from previously the most that you are? Yeah, the most that you had to put up. No, the least that you had to put up was 640,000 points, making it 6 million. Like, come on, that was just stupid. Question was, who do you use that T5CC? That's been burning a hole in my pocket. True, wait till Wednesday before making any big decisions. Yeah, I would say well, oh no, you know what? If you're not planning to do a Legends run for 7-2, if you're just going to take your time with 7-2, then yeah, go ahead and do Apocalypse. If you want to do a Legends run for it, then wait until Wednesday to have an idea if Archangel is going to be a necessity in order to do a Legends run. In which case, then yes, take Archangel. I think he'd be fine at R2 anyways, but for a Legends run, you want every edge you can get. So having him at R3 is going to help you. If you're not going for a Legends run, and he's really useful for 7-2, having him at R2 or R3 is not going to be that impactful. Having Apocalypse at R3 is going to be more so if you want to use Apocalypse or if you want to use him to make others horsemen. So, one, because him at R3 is going to get through stuff faster, but if all you want to do is make somebody else a horseman, well, the fight or two that you need to do with him will be quicker and easier anyways at R3. So yeah, I think it just comes down to if you're trying to do a Legends run. If you're trying to do a Legends run, wait until Wednesday to see how much of a necessity Archangel is going to be. If a Legends run is definitely not something that you're intending, you're going to take your time with 7-2, then go Apocalypse to R3. There we go. That's what I have to say about that. With my baby account, I don't really arena grind, but I would go through the bottom 4 arenas and get the first 3 milestones for the yeah. So looking at this from, okay, let's just say you had one account, Big Blue, and you do arena, how you do it. Do you like the arena changes? Like taking out, because absolutely, I could absolutely see like if you're running more than one account, yes, you're not going to like it. But if you're only running one account, do you like the changes overall? If that was my own, no, but that's what I'm saying. your main account. If that was your only account, would you like the changes? Because no, absolutely. For somebody who is not uncollected or who doesn't have a roster, the changes suck. Absolutely. Mark, what's going down? How's your day coming along? No, I see. I keep going back and forth because I think they absolutely screwed over the mid-tier beginning players. But I don't think that beginning mid-tier players should really be spending their time in arena. I suppose if you're waiting for energy, or you've got to grind the units that could be part of it too, is that for the lower level players, you're going to need units because if you're pretty new, you're going to need those units, for a revive here and there, health. I mean, everybody does. But the newer you are, the more so, right? So now they've really taken... Well, I mean, you can still grind units. You can't get as many. Maybe that's what the whole thing was, which is a real dick move. Of course, I could care less about the little people if that was my only account. Okay. Arena is a necessary evil. Once you accept that, it's a bit easier to get through. I started Arena day 1 of this game, and I have never had a gold issue, and my roster expanded quickly. Yeah, well, I guess that's it though, right? Like if you realize the potential for it early on, you're ahead of the game. Like I didn't realize the use of Arena until 2 years after. I had been in alliances where there were people who were hardcore arena grinders, and I was like, those idiots. And now, this is where most of my time in the game is spent. And I don't remember really, because I did the T1A and T4B as soon as I could, because I realized, okay, well, that's extra resources for ranking right away. But it took me a while to realize the battle chips, the units. The gold, I really don't... well, no, I get... Because for the most part, I get a lot of gold from duping 4 stars from PHCs. But that, I get the PHCs because of Arena. So... it might not be a direct gold reward, but I am still benefiting from Arena with gold, so. But Big Blue, for your question in regards to Archangel or Apocalypse, I was kind of going back and forth with that myself. So I had Apocalypse, I was pretty much within a week of pulling Apocalypse, he was R2. The question was, do I take him to R3 or do I take Archangel to R2? Both unduped. And then as I got closer to realizing I'm probably not going to try it for Legends runs for 7.2, then I just took Apocalypse to R3. I came into the game when the first Magic Arena was on. Okay. I got a couple milestones as much as I could with the 2-star jabs I had, and from that got a 3-star from PHC. The next arena was White Max. Okay. I put up more milestones and was able to luckily scoop a 4-star Drax from PHC. Yeah, yeah. It snowballs for sure. Hang on, I'll be right back. Wasn't for arena and milestones, I would have slow to start and might have lost interest. Yeah. No, the last little while for me, majority of the time has been arena, so I don't know. Yeah, we really wouldn't have much of a need to log into the game if I wasn't doing arena like I do. Hey! Big surprise. Yeah, I hope they do something within a week. I do think it's a little bit funny though, because it was around this time last year when the whole nonsense with 7.1, the first 7.1 beta. Unfortunately, it took a big YouTuber making a video and, you know, going on about how we were roughly at about the same amount of pages of complaints a day after the beta was released as we are after this arena. I hope they change arena to where we can still get the same units for the time we put in. I have lost interest and will be boycotting arena myself. You know what? Honestly, I think that would have the biggest impact for people who don't like the change to just simply stop doing arena. They're at 25 pages of response on the forums, and I think Kabam has only posted twice, and pretty much the complaints are relatively the same. People just reiterating the same thing over and over. But there's been nothing from Kabam to say, and maybe this is fair, because they would be so like 11 a.m. yesterday, my time, up until, let's just say, 6 p.m., right? That's when they would have been active in their office. So during that time frame, okay, there's really nothing they could respond with. Like, to be fair, they have to give it at least a day, maybe a week, to see, you know, what things are looking like before they make any serious changes. I would expect today that we should see a post, either a specific post or a response in the arena thread, just saying, you know, we see the response, we're taking this into consideration, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then I think, when they made the change to arena back in October, and they messed up the AI and the deathmatch thing, I think it just took one session for them to change anything. This one, I absolutely could see it taking more than one session. One session meaning like the 4 days, like the Monday to Thursday. So I could see when we start again on Monday, everything is the same. But I think by next Thursday, we should see some changes. If it goes much further than that, I don't know. I reckon they will change milestones or add extra. Like add extra rewards to the milestones? No, I think if anything, they're gonna lower them. So for the basic and featured, we're at 15 milestones. I think that should go down to 12. And for the 4-star Nexus, that's at 19 milestones, I think. Third milestone, adding like 500 units I'd be game. Yeah, they're not going to add units to it. They're not going to. I don't know though, because even if they did that, then you feel more pressured to do the arena, right? Which, I don't know, wouldn't that end up making it feel worse overall? I don't know. I could see maybe if they took away the 6-star basic, which that could piss people off too. If they took away the 6-star basic before Immortal Abomination. Ooh. Hey, can I add you as a friend? If you're talking about in-game, I don't accept friend requests. But which I guess that would be the only place to be talking about. So no. No, there's really no point to the in-game friend system. The only things would be during the gifting event, which if I'm gifting with somebody, then yeah. Or if I'm doing incursions with somebody. And as far as incursions, usually I just have a partner, and that's really the only person I do incursions with. So. Okay. I guess the other thing with the friend list is you can see somebody's profile, although that doesn't really tell you much, right? It just tells you their top champions. But if you want to share your profile, you can just post a picture on Discord. My Discord link is in the description on YouTube or in the social section for Twitch. Okay, so I've got a little bit more than 8 million more to go. I'm probably going to put up 2 million throughout the day with 5 stars. And then the second run of 6 stars this evening will give me that final 6 million that I need. And then I'm done. I'm halfway through the 4-star Nexus. Do some of that this afternoon. I'll be watching some of the Clone Wars and probably do that arena. So I think overall for me, it's basically going to be about the same amount of time, or it's going to save me a little bit of time. The one difference, though, is the extra 5,000 5-star shards. If I decide that I want to go for those, which I think if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it in the basic arena. If I go for those, that would mean a little bit more arena grinding than I would normally do. So that's where, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out if if I want to do, I mean, it's not going to be a ton more time. Basically, we'll be doing the 6 stars twice tomorrow. So I just need to figure if I want to do that. Because doing the 6 stars in particular, like I like to just be doing the game or streaming. 4 stars, 3 stars, 5 stars for the most part. I'll be doing something like I'll be watching TV. So yeah, thanks, Billy. So yeah, so it's just a matter, and I think I can get through the 6 stars in about. We've been streaming for 2 hours, so in about an hour and a half or so. So that'd be another 3 hours. That's 3 hours more than I would normally do arena, which I don't want to make that a habit because I do far more arena than I should be anyways. So I don't really want to add 3 more hours. It would take me 1.5 days to go through all arenas. 18 million, just about 12 million, 4 million, 1.5. It was manageable. Only spent like 6-7 hours per 3-day arena time. Now it would take me 11 to 12. So 22 hours a week is a part-time job, and you don't get paid for it. Yeah, so like I said earlier, I like the arena changes because I'm on the base of it spending the same amount of time getting a little bit more, but it looks like basically it would be about the same amount of time, but I'm actually going to be getting a little bit less. I would have to give up that extra 5,000 5-star shards. So, and I'm thinking like this is pretty much all I do in the game is arena, and I'm spending I don't know how much time a day, a fair bit, and now I've got to do 3 more hours to basically, because I didn't do the 2-star arena. So doing the 4-star Nexus is as though I'm doing the 2-star arena. Well, I guess what I could. No, either way I look at it, it's still going to be 3 hours extra because I'd be doing it with the 6 stars to get those extra shards. I could do it with the 5 stars and still be done today for the most part. But yeah, I get only 5 extra units because it's crazy for shards. It's awesome, but for the units, it's yeah. I think like the only reason the 5 extra shards is just because of the math, right? Just so that it works out math-wise. It wasn't because they were actually trying to give us anything extra. I wonder how the people who are going for the 6-star characters, if they change the arena. So there's a couple things I'm kind of wondering. If they decide to make a change, are they going to rerun these arenas? I don't think so, but I could see the justification as in they screwed up this first round, right? So let's redo it how it should be. Which means probably those 6 stars could go for a lot less. So that you'd feel kind of shafted if you went and put, a stupid amount of points up the first time. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have the champion, so you probably don't care, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe it would be the same thing as if somebody bought crystals at one price. Yes, they get the champion, and then later on the price is decreased, right? So basically you could have spent less. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. You'd think that considering the amount of time stuff like this has happened, they'd learn. And the thing that annoys me is every time they do this, they always end up saying, oh, we're going to do better at listening, at communicating, blah blah, and yet here we are. Every time. And I think this could have all been avoided if they had simply posted what the milestones were going to be like 2 weeks ago. Because people would have responded and said, well, here's the thing. They should have learned from, at the very least, the issues with Hood. Right? They posted what the changes were going to be. People said, don't do it. This is going to be bad. If they did it, it went live. People played with those changes. They said this was bad. And then they had to revert. So I don't get how a multi-million-dollar company does not learn. But to be fair, it is partially our fault too. Because they continue to do this. We continue to give them money. So there's really no need for them to change anything. Right? If we were truly unhappy with what they do, and we stopped spending money, I think they'd get the hint pretty quick then. So yeah, I'm gonna get to 9 million in this arena, and that will be that for this craziness. Secrets are bad. I think all of this will be forgotten by Wednesday when 7.2 comes out. That will have all the focus. Ooh, I should see if AQ is done and then get CGR in for some energy refill farming. That's the one problem with using them in AQ is I can't use them for the resource farming that I normally would. Ooh, yeah, duh. I guess that's going to be relevant. Okay, there we go. So I'm kind of hesitant whether or not I want to make a video. I mean, all the video is going to be is just what the milestone breakdown, like what they all come to, and then a comparison between what they used to be, what they are now, and then just a quick look at the couple YouTube videos of the Thronebreaker openings. I don't really know if I want to make a video because I'm pretty sure that at least the milestones are going to end up changing. So, in which case, like whenever they do change them, I'm going to make a video at that point. So basically it would be a video that would only be relevant for maybe, hopefully, only a week. You know, it's interesting too, right? So now with this arena change, we didn't know how things were going to look. We knew it was coming. I think if they had, posted what the milestones were going to be, they would have had the feedback prior to going live. So they've come out with the thing about the strikers and the relics or whatever, and a lot of people don't like it. I wonder if they should just, take a hint when even before things go live and you've got a lot of negative feedback, maybe it's better just not to go ahead with it. Oh well. If that Shang goes for less than 100 million as a 6-star, there's going to be a lot of people kicking themselves. You know, I never really got into South Park. I've seen a couple episodes, but I don't know. I don't know if it was the animation or the humor that I didn't care for. I watched The Simpsons. I prefer the animation. And the humor is obviously a little bit different. But yeah, South Park, I just never did it for me. And that was even before the whole Blame Canada. I think he's due to the 5-star. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying it due to the 5-star. I don't have him as a 6-star. Alright. Okay. Okay, so this is probably the last. No, this isn't going to be the last fight. Probably have one more match after this. Man, it just seems like there's phases of getting those scam like emails or texts or whatever. Like sometimes I'll get several in, a day or two, and then I'll go a couple months without seeing something like that at all. But oof, that healing is atrocious. Jeez. Okay, so these should be the last set of fights. Hey. Ooh, okay, so he's got limber. So we're not going to be able to do the, oh yeah, medium before heavy. There we go. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. And yeah. All right. See what we got going down. anything happening here? No. All right, well, that is it for me for this craziness. Might be back tomorrow, but other than that, yeah. Thanks for coming, hanging out, and keeping me company. And I will catch you guys later. Take care.